Howdy, y'all. My name is Bryce. Welcome back to some more Graveyard Keeper. All right, we last left off. Let's check. Yes, we have a burial certificate to sell, and we need to get us some more metal parts. If we can get up to 8 metal parts, that was our last goal, was we wanted to get to 8 metal parts so that we can make the furnace. Last episode, we finished fixing up our graveyard, which I think is a pretty nice step to be moving forward. We can now start doing church stuff. And church stuff is going to really help us with getting those blue points, and just overall it's going to really balance out our kind of ability to get stuff done in this game. So I'm excited that we can do that. So first things first, we're going to head on over to the inn over here, or the pub, and sell this burial certificate so that we can get a little bit of money and hopefully get those machine parts. As far as what our next goals are, gosh, I do not know. You know, it's like there's lots of stuff we want to get done. Oh, it's this lady again. Can I talk to her? It's you again. Oh, the be confident thing was about I need to bring her 5 faith, which we won't get until we actually do another sermon. So that's good to know. All right, let's trade you this. Okay, that gets us up to 184, which should be enough. Also, let's ask about the garden. I found an abandoned garden near the graveyard. Can you tell me anything about it? Oh, the garden. It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debts. I can't find anybody who will make any use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near a graveyard? All right, cool. Keep listening. Sounds great. Good, but you still need to talk to the merchant. It's his property. It's not exactly proper to give permission without his approval, but it'll be fine if you promise to settle the details with him later. Sure, I'll talk to him. Sure I will. He comes to trade with the locals every tourist day. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. So let's go get those metal parts. Awesome. All right, so this is going to be cool, being able to get our... Oh, you know, let's grab these berries while we're here. It'll be really nice to be able to start making our own... Come on, I'm hitting F. Oh, that was weird. It shows the command from behind there, but it wouldn't let me do it. That's fine. And there we go. And there we go. Always want to grab those, and also if we see honeybees or anything like that, because then we can get the we can make some more of those muffins. Let's trade. We would like 2 of these. 1, a 2, and we just got a corpse, so we're too far away for that. I don't have enough to buy another whetstone. I was gonna say maybe I should, but nah, it's fine. All right, let's head home. This corpse, we're not gonna have enough time to get it to like top quality, so we're gonna just what's this? Huh. Oh, it's just like clothes. You should probably take those off the line. They're going to get wet. Oh, jeez. So yeah, we won't be back in time in order to make this corpse of high quality, so we're just going to throw it in the river. Now, I could extract stuff from it if I really wanted to. I don't know that that's anything that we're really focused too much on right now. So once we get the furnace up and running, then I can start to think about what do we want to do next, because I do need to check our technologies and see kind of like where do we want to go next. So like obviously these important parts would probably be a good thing to get at some point. We can afford them right now actually, but before that we probably want to get things like the better quality tools. What else? Probably mining, blueprint, ore cutter. Oh, so this is so that we can cut the big pieces of stone and ore. That might be really good for us to get. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Gathering big tree. Oh, those are the big trees. Got it. Okay. So yeah, there's lots of stuff that we're gonna have to consider, and that's really like this game. It's a slow burn of a game, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I like that it's just like it's very slow paced. You take your time. You got to be deliberate about it. You're not really in any danger or anything too often. I don't think of like running into trouble. But you know, you do have to, you know, slowly make your progress. What is it going to take me to fix this bridge, by the way? There's all kinds of stuff like this throughout the area as well, where we can like fix a bridge and go into the next area. So like, what was this going to take us? A wooden plank, a bunch of flitch, and a bunch of nails. Well, once we get the furnace, we can start getting our own ore. Then we should be able to do that. So that'll be good. Let's get down here. Can I still fit between here? I can. Let's dig one of these out. Now, quality of our graveyard does matter for our sermons. It is calculated into how much money we're going to make from our churchgoers, but it's not a huge deal at the moment. But yeah, let's focus today on getting our infrastructure up and running, all of our material construction stuff, and then you know, we'll see from there. So we've got our parts now. Let us build. Is it the wooden anvil? No, it's the furnace is what we're looking for. Furnace. Perfect. So we're gonna put this guy right here. Can I rotate this? Just left and right. Well, we'll do it like this, I think. And that leaves us space. We could probably like sneak another one down here or some other object down here. And then, you know, maybe something else next to it. All right, let's go get that getting built. And then I'm going to have to go find us a whole bunch of ore, which obviously to the north of us, there are those little ore nodes that pop up. But we kind of have to fight enemies around there, so it's not necessarily the best course of action. But, you know, maybe it will be. So in here, oh, we're going to need firewood. Let's get some, because we need to make the thing to make firewood, right? Yeah, so what are we going to need for that? That's going to help us with food, too, so that'll be nice. Trunk, timber stockpile, sawhorse, workbench for wood. Is that a tech that I need? Ah, it is. Okay, firewood. Let's get that. Unlock. So we need to get the chopping spot. Chopping spot. Cool. It just takes billets, which we've got plenty of. Can we rotate this just left and right? So we can put it right up here. Sneak it in over here. Since you can't turn it the other way, I'm going to try and, again, I'm trying to be as judicious with my space as I can be in order to be sure that we're able to, what do you call it? That we're going to be able to fit everything in here, you know? So we're going to make a bunch of firewood. So you take billets from this and then you turn those into firewood here. So that's good to know. Gonna make a bunch because this will help us for food and for the furnace. And then we can start making things like glass, I think, which we're gonna have to find a sand source and the different ingots and whatnot. All right, come on. Oh, stuck. Can't walk around that way. Wait, what? Am I legit stuck? Howdy, y'all. So, I just already did this. And then I got a little bit of a glitch. I built a thing, and when I got out of the thing, it stuck me against the wall, and I could not get out of it. You know, this game is in alpha, so, you know, obviously glitches are to be had. But I probably included that in there just so y'all could see it. I'm going to quickly go buy the metal parts again, and I'll see y'all when we get back. All right, y'all. So this time, I placed this guy over here. I rotated it. So I think that this should work this way, actually. So when you're placing down things, you want to pay attention to where the little arrows are for where your person can go, because sometimes they'll have multiple spots. And I think that's the mistake I made, is that the second arrow was pointing towards the house. So I have it this way now, and I think that this should work just fine. Because no matter what, it should always jump us out to the side here. So cool. We're going to go to bed now, and we'll get back to what we were doing. Awesome. Okay, so what have we got now? We've got our furnace, and we've got our wood chopper so that we can actually get fuel for our furnace. We're going to want to be getting some iron parts, but what are we going to want to be working towards? Or not iron parts, we want to be getting iron ingots. Can I just move these things like this? No, you can't. Okay. Let's put some stuff away, actually, really quickly, just to kind of, like, organize. Pretty soon, we're going to start building more chests everywhere, because we're going to just have so much stuff that we can't, like, hold on to. Oh, the garden certificate, that must be for, like, that allows me to use the garden. Oh, maybe I need that, and that's how I repair the garden to be able to be used. Let me check that. Is this the garden, or is it this one over here? This is the garden. Okay. What about this thing? Is this how I repair this thing? Aha! Claim property. So that must be the same thing with the beehives up to the north of us. So now I can make garden beds. Well, let's just place a couple of these down. I don't have to necessarily build them yet. Let's just place some of these down so that we could, if we wanted to in the future, come over here and do some gardening. Now, obviously, we've got to find some, like, seeds and stuff, which we don't have. But that could be nice. Some farming going on. Okay, let's check our techs and see kind of what's next. I think that the next thing that I would really like to get, I think it's going to be mining, and it's going to be tools. So let's get both of those technologies. We have regular smelting. We do not have advanced smelting, which gives you steel, which I guess gives you the next set of tools. But that's a further way down. So then let's go also back to here, and let's go to mining. Okay. I think that's going to help a lot. Ooh, precious metals. Silver, gold, and graphite. Interesting. And then what else? Gathering pyrite, sulfur, and light. Wow. There's lots of stuff. Okay. Now let's also look at the faith-related things. Like... Okay, so like these things, okay? So we can get better prayers, right? That'll help us get better things out of our sermons. We can get things to help us make the church look nicer. So like a church bench, obviously, candelabras. We're going to want those before we can really get much out of our church anyways. So let's look at what it's going to take then to make those tools. I just realized I didn't even look at what it would take. Where would we make these? At the wooden anvil or the anvil? Better not require a technology that's not linked to. Axe 1. Is this what we currently have? No, these are rusty. Okay, we have rusty tools currently. And what we want are these ones. So I need just a bunch of iron, and we can make those. So that's definitely going to be our next goal. We're making tools. Okay, now we got a goal. So we can chop firewood, obviously. And I need to find me some iron deposits. Here's some iron deposits. I worry about monsters showing up. Last time some slimes just spawned out of nowhere. But we can get a couple of these ore things. Oh, got another body. I'm probably not going to do anything with it. Obviously, you know, oh gosh! Bats! Get me out, please. Get me out, please. Oh my god, this is bad. This is real bad. This is real bad. I got a bat wing. Get wrecked, bats. Getting hurt, man. Leave me alone, bats. Jeez Louise. Okay. That's a bad place for us to go and try and get ore. Like, it's nearby, which is nice, but man, is it dangerous. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing fueled up a little bit. It takes 10 wood to get 50 fuel. And then it takes... just 1 to 1. But it does take 50, so it does take a lot. So we're going to have to be doing a lot of wood chopping, which is fine. Let's get a little bit of our energy out there. Okay, and let's move on. Okay, so as far as getting ore from up there, it'll be easier during the day. Slimes are a little bit less of a pain. Those bats came, like, they just, like, boom! I kind of don't love that they just spawned out of nowhere. I wish there was, like, a little bit of a warning. Hopefully they'll add something to let you kind of prepare in the future. But yeah, let's chop a bunch of wood so that we can heat this sucker up. Oh, this is ready, right? No, it's still going. Okay. I'm assuming that's what that means. But let's just, yeah, chop a bunch of firewood. We have 4 ore on us right now. How much firewood do we get for each of these? Is it 6? 6. So you got to chop 2 of these to get 1 set of fuel for that. All right, so that finished. Oh, here's the iron. I was like, where did it go? Let's get another one going. So let's fuel this up, and we're going to just fuel it up a bunch real fast. So now it's got 150 in there, so that's good. Okay, let's go see if we can't finish getting a little bit more of this iron. And then we're going to look at what it's going to take. Let's clear this little spot here. Little slimes. I don't want you to waste my energy. That's really what it comes down to, is it's like, it wouldn't be a problem if it didn't waste your energy to, I think I can get them to, like, get stuck behind the rock a little bit, yeah. Oh, that one's getting around. That one's getting around. Please don't. All right, I'm moving. Later, nerds. Get those. If it didn't waste all your energy to fight back, then it would totally be fine to just do a little bit of combat. But because it wastes so much energy, it's just so not worth it. Okay. Nails and simple iron parts. Okay. We'll start this process. I'm going to have to sleep. Which is fine. But it's a 1-to-1 for iron parts as well. So basically, it's going to be 3 iron per upgraded tool. So that's pretty cool. The first one that we'll upgrade will probably be the pickaxe so that we can get ore faster to help us get through that. But, I mean, here we are, y'all. We're doing it. And for all this stuff that we're doing, we're going to be gaining XP points. The reds and the greens. Mostly the reds from getting ore, but that's good because that's a lot of what we need. Oh, what's that? Ash. Okay. Well, let's get another one of those going. Right now we're doing fine with our chest, so we'll just stick with that. Get the flitch and everything in there. Our axe is about busted, so just got to be ready for that. Let's keep working on this little guy. I think we need to make one more iron parts. And then once this is done, we can make our first of our new tools, so that'll be cool. While we're waiting on that, let's spend a little bit of time. How long you got? Doesn't it usually show you? Oh, yeah. It's a bit of a ways. Let's look at our text real quick. So we can get complex parts for 40. We're not quite there, but we're almost there. And that's going to require us to also make a bigger anvil. Better weapon and armor. That's cool. Okay. Glass stuff. Glass is good for getting you these blue parts. I honestly could see myself making a second furnace and just throwing it like right here. You can, I think, clear this space and get more area. Let me see. Increase yard space. Yeah, for complex parts. So we'll want to do that as well. What else we got for text coming up? As far as woodworking is concerned, we got wood cutter, which will allow us to chop down big trees, which probably will be more efficient. We also have this saw, which all these things are obviously super expensive. What else? We got foraging related stuff. We can, let's see, recipe for honey, and we can gather beeswax. Oh, I want this. I want grape farming. Okay. So first we need transplanting. Blueprint place for a berry bush and apple tree. Okay, well, let's get that. So we need a couple more points. I'm going to need to be getting blue points to get this. But we can make grapes and we can make hops. So we'll be able to brew beer and wine. We're also going to need this, I guess, in order to brew some things. But for winemaking, which is something that I would really like to get. Ooh, and then bee friend, we can make honey stuff. Okay, so this whole lower area here, definitely going to be another one of our priorities. Bookmaking will be useful for sermon-related stuff, but I don't think we need to do that yet. All right, faith-related stuff, and then body parts. Okay. Now how are you doing, Iron? Almost done. Cool. We'll make our part here in a second. Okay. Starting to get some ideas, but really it is just going to be a lot of just slowly getting all this stuff done, you know? Okay, cool. Got our iron ingot. We have our 2 parts already. Let's make our pickaxe. Okay. And then what I can do is I can actually sell back to the blacksmith my old tool, and that'll also give us a little bit of money as well. I think it's worth like a silver or something like that, or maybe like 2 silver. So for now, we're going to put it away. It's our rusty pickaxe. And now we have this better pickaxe. So if I go into my inventory, I need to equip it. You click on this little thing up here, and I see we have 200% effectiveness. So it's twice as useful, twice as good, twice as effective as the one that we were just using. Is that a super rock? No, okay. All right, let's get up this way. Is there any more ore that I can grab? I'm going as far up as I can to avoid the little slime dudes. Seems to be working pretty well. Oh, wow, you can go pretty far up here. Oh, and what's this? E. There's no way I can remove it. Ooh, looks like you could maybe, like, bust this dam or something like that. I'd be intrigued to see what that did. Like, what the purpose of that would be. All right, so now it's going much quicker to knock these down, it seems. And we're getting a good chunk of ore. So that's going to be great. Oh, I don't think I set any ore to work before I came up here. That's inefficient. You always want to be doing as much stuff at a time as you can. But that's fine. Ooh, that was 4. 4 off of that one. Cool. All right. Now, I don't think that these chunks of ore will regenerate like trees or anything do. Maybe they will. I don't know for sure. But I do need to keep in mind that this is a finite resource up here. Or could be. I'm not positive. We have 1, 2, 3... Just have 3 more. Okay. And the slimes are gone. So I think running up that way was a smart move. So next we'll probably make the axe, and then we will make the shovel. Oh, I got to go deal with that body. It's just sitting out there. We're just going to throw it right in the river, but still got to be maintaining, got to be doing that. I should look into what it's going to take us to do the berry bush stuff that I just unlocked, because that'll be intriguing. But yeah, I think the next big one I want to do are those. I'd like to make another furnace, and I'd like to do, and we'll do that after we do the parts. Because then what I can do is I can be always making sand. I gotta find sand. Well, I don't have energy for it now, so it's fine. And then the other part is that, like, we just want to be like fixing those bridges and, you know, fixing all the other things, like fixing this thing. Like, what does this need again? Simple iron parts and stone. Like, we can do that. We can easily do that. We just, you know, need to get more iron and stuff. I have 3 iron parts on me? Why do I have 3? Did I not just use them to make that? Hold on. These take 2 each. I'm confused as to why. I feel like I have extra iron parts that I shouldn't have, but oh well. Shouldn't question it. I'll just accept it. Okay. Close. Go to bed. Probably gonna have to make some more firewood because I bet we've worked through it inside the furnace. All right, it's a moon day, which means on Sunday we do have to give a sermon, and I still haven't talked to the astrologer. I should do that. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. We could try that right now, actually. And one thing I do know is that I want to bring one of these with me, I think. Oh, actually, I think I have to bring him like a quill and paper first or something. I don't remember. We're gonna bring a skull with us though. I know eventually he's gonna want that. How are we doing here? No stuff and no stuff. Okay. We're just gonna skip it for now. We'll come back later. But I will grab my old tool here. And while we're out there, we'll try and sell that to the blacksmith. Now, it takes a long time to get to the astrologer's place, which is why I'm leaving super, super early in the day to try and get there. And I'm probably even going to waste some energy sprinting to try and make sure we get there on time, because he's notorious for, like, not being there. And I think part of that just has to do with alpha-related bugs and things like that, so it might be fixed now. Like, that might not be as an issue anymore. But I've seen on several people's playthroughs that, like, he just won't be there. And it's a bit of a shame. So let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Because he's like all the way out here. Like you'll see when we get there. I'm not even going to stop at the blacksmith first. We'll stop at the blacksmith on the way back. Oh, that scarecrow is exactly like the one from the Wizard of Oz. I love it. That's so great. All right, so I think it's not here. It's past this next little chunk. Also, I apologize if there's been a little bit of jumping here and there. We should talk to this guy at some point. I don't know what's going on, but the game's, for me, it's a little bit glitcherino right now. Okay, now there are some apple trees here that we can harvest from, I believe. Any ones that have 2 below them, I think. Let's see, is he here? He's here! All right, what's up, buddy? Hi! Are you the astrologer?
I used to be. Now I'm more of a lost soul in this dead-end world.
I'm the new graveyard keeper, and seems I need your help.
Everyone needs something, except me. Knowledge brings only sadness, young man. You seem pretty happy. Your trivial needs are meaningless to me.
So, there's no way you can help me then?
Let me see. You're looking after the graveyard.
Yeah?
Psst. Quiet. Bring me a skull. It's pretty illegal, but who cares about the stupid Inquisitor's law?
All right, and that's why I brought the skull with me, because I knew that was going to be a thing. The talking one? Jerry? He's kind of my friend. I don't think it would be appropriate to...
No, I just need a simple skull from any old dead body.
Give him a skull.
Not terribly clean, but every bone is in its place.
Task completed.
Seems you have a talent for anatomy. The human body is so mysterious, perhaps even more than the sun and stars. I believe one day you'll learn much about the human body and the soul, and then you'll find yourself absolutely lost. Now, as we are now partners in crime, what is it you want from me, my curious friend?
I need your help. I need ink and paper.
I have some. Actually, I have a lot of useful things. Some of it may be useful for a beginning scientist such as yourself.
What a horrible time to get a body.
I can't stand those chumps at the university. I'd rather earn a little extra coin elsewhere.
Okay. And then we also want to open the portal. A friend told me that you might know how to activate the portal on Witch Hill.
I've never heard about it. Well, maybe not exactly never, but at least not for many years. In another life, I had a friend. By the way, he was a graveyard keeper like you, and he was mad about this portal. He was so imaginative. He knew so much.
What's his name, Jerry?
Actually, I don't know his name. We always used to call him by his nickname, Keeper.
So what about the portal?
I think he found a way to activate it. It was something magical, so I don't remember. But it should be in his diary. Just before his disappearance, he gave me this key. It opens a metal gate in the northern part of the church cellar. Somewhere in there is where he kept his most important notes.
Why didn't you take these notes?
Oh, I tried, but there's a secret to this key. I tried for months to figure out how it works. Maybe it's just in my mind and the key opens nothing. Anyway, you can take it. Try to learn how the key works on the science bench in the church cellar. When you have his diary, bring it to me, and I'll try to find some information about the portal.
All right. So, what happened to him?
He just disappeared. Hasn't been seen or heard from since. I tried to find him, but nobody knew him. I even started thinking he was just a figment of my imagination. It was a hard time for me.
All right, so we do not have the diary. What can we trade with him? Okay, so this is going to be very important for us. This book is how we're going to mostly get science points. This, and this. You can get XP basically by spending money and buying these books from him, and then you can consume them to get experience. Oh, you can decompose things on the study table to get the science points that we need. Got it. Okay, cool. So that is the astrologer. Now, while we're here, ooh boy. Sorry, guys, my shoulder just started to hurt. Oh, it happens. It happens. It's all right. Ignore it. It's something the body does. I figured while we're here, we might as well pick some berries, pick some flowers, pick some whatevers. But okay, so now we know a couple of things. We know that there's something beneath the church that we need to open, a door that we need to open with this key. And we need to research it on the bench to figure out how to use it. So there's something wrong with the key itself. So we're probably going to have to, like, I don't know, infuse it with magic or something. What else do we know? We know now that we can buy from the astrologer, which is nice because he does have some useful stuff. There's also this guy over here. Bing dong, bing bang bong, dig I am I? Okay. Can't do any interactions with him, but you can trade. What you can trade for with this guy is actually hemp and hemp seeds, hemp rope, seed oil, everything having to do with hemp. But we have no use for hemp at the moment, and I don't really have any money, so we're just going to move on for now. What's this? Fresh eggs. How much do they cost? 10 cents for 5 eggs? Yeah, let's buy some, because that's how we can make cakes. Let's buy a couple of those. All right, cool. No, don't cancel offer. Said check. All right, cool. That's awesome. We can make some cakes. Okay, I didn't even know that was a thing. I just saw the little symbol for it, and I was like, I wonder what that is. There's probably people around here we could buy seeds from as well to start growing things. But where's the blacksmith? I just want to sell him my tools before I leave. It was over this way. Okay. So I do think that, what we're going to continue to do is we're going to slowly continue to build up our environment. Let's get rid of this one. Yes, sell the old rusty pickaxe. 2 silver, and that's a good chunk of money right there. So I do think that going forward, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be continuing to build up our resources, upgrade our tools, kind of expand our working area, and slowly start to unravel the issues and the stories and the tales of what's going on here in this land. But for now, I think this is probably about where we're going to end this episode. Obviously, we got a body sitting out front of the morgue right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take that body, I'm going to throw it into the actual morgue and have it kind of sit there for a while so that we don't get any more, so I don't have to keep dealing with them. Because for now, we're going to be focused on getting our operation up and running, and less so on the graveyard. Because now that we have the sermons unlocked, we don't have to worry about it so much, I don't think. So we're going to take this inside, and we're going to just throw them on the autopsy table, and that's going to be that for now. So we do need to get something to be able to repair the... Oh, we can repair it. Okay. Flitch and parts. We can do that. Oh, that'd be nice, because then I think I can make chests and things down here, which will be very useful. One thing I will also point out is, obviously, there's this here. To clear out these paths, we need a couple of different types of tools. We need the beams, which are going to be the most expensive thing. I think those require that saw. But once we can do that, we can connect this up, and we actually will have a shortcut between here at the morgue, the church, and I think over here or a little bit further north is our house, so we can get there quickly. All right, but I'm going to go run back home, going to go to bed, and then that'll be it for this episode. And we'll have to start off the next episode with our sermon, because it looks like that's what we got going on next. But with that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. My name has been Price. If you enjoyed what you saw, please be sure to give the video a like, favorite, subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all next time.